Welcome guys. Today will be so different. Okay, so what we are doing here today is learning how to use frequency separation. Okay, so this has been retouched using my frequency separation. So this is the before and this is the after. This is the before and this is the after. So quick one, let me walk you through the way I got this with my frequency separation. Okay, firstly I'll be deleting this one so we can start afresh. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is to duplicate your layer 2 times, like using Ctrl J on PC and Command J on Mac. I'll be doing that 2 times. Ctrl J, Ctrl J. Okay, so this is a high layer. You can set it as high. And this is a low layer. You can set it as low. So high layer and low layer. So let's continue. So first thing you're going to do is to click on the low layer and come here on the high layer to toggle off the visibility. Toggle off. So we are working on the low layer. Don't forget you toggle off the high layer visibility while we work on the low layer. The reason why we turn off this high layer is so everything we are doing on this low layer can be reviewed, and this high layer will not cover it, so we need to off it. So let's work on the low layer. So working on the low layer, you come to your filter, come to blur, and come to Gaussian blur. Coming to Gaussian blur, you check for your preferred blur radius. For me, okay, let me come here. We need it blur. We need this image here. So let me check this 20, or should I choose 18? Okay, I think 18 is fine. Yeah, 18 is fine. Shouldn't be too it shouldn't be too blurry, but you just need the image blur. No, let me go for 20. Let me go for 20. Let's go for 20. Yeah, 20. I think I'll go for 20. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. So now you need to toggle on. We are done with the low layer here. Now you toggle on the high layer and you click on the high layer to work on it. So from there you come to your image, come to apply image. You change this, you change it, you bring it down, you come to the layer, you need to come to the low layer. This you need to set it to subtract. Is if you are just doing it for the first time, it's going to be on normal. So this blending mode, you need to change it to subtract. Sorry about the noise. Subtract, and this your scale, you change it to 2. Do not touch these ones. Do not check them. The preview, leave it. Invert, leave it there. RGB, leave it there. The source, leave it there. So this offset here, for some images or most images, it should be 120. 120. But for this image right here that I'm using, if I use 120, it's going to look darker. So I'll be using 130. But let me show you how dark it's going to be if I use 120 first. So choosing 120. So what you're going to do here is change the blend mode and change it to linear light. Can you see how dark it is? And I don't want my image to look like this, so let me redo it by pressing Ctrl Z. Okay, so still on the high layer, go to your image, go to apply image, and come here. So for this image, images should be 120. This one I'll be setting it to 130. I want it to be brighter. So any image that you choose and you set to 120 and looks darker, you can just do well to increase the offset to at least 130 and see how it's going to look like. Let me press OK. So the next thing you do, you come to your blending mode. From normal, come to linear light. Yes, this is what I want. Okay, you see it's kind of different from the 120 offset. So this one is fine by me. So the next thing you're going to do is to click on your low. We are working on your low layer. You click on your low layer. You say you choose your brush tool. You choose your mixer brush tool. Choosing your mixer brush tool, then you come to these settings. Make sure this one is off. Don't toggle it on. Turn it off. And this one, make sure it is on. Copy these settings. Make sure this one is on. Your wet, set it at 30. Load, set it at 30. Your mix, set it at 100. And your float, set it at 30. Copy this settings, this brush tool settings. Copy it. So what we are going to do now is to paint. We are painting now. Okay. So let's go. Let me zoom in a little bit so we can see what we are doing. So this is this place here, highlight. This is shadow. So in this situation, you paint. Can you see this middle here? This is the transition between the highlight and the shadows. Can you see? So we paint the transition also. Yeah, bring the transition just like that. Can you see? Don't waste too much of your time on one particular area. Just paint. Just paint. Just paint. Can you see? Paint. I won't really go in depth. No. Just paint. To increase your brush, you need to press on the right side of the bracket to increase your brush. Press it back also to reduce your brush. Okay, so we're done with the painting. So what you need to do here is to merge this layer and group them. So this is what we are. This is our before. These are after. Before, after. Can you see the difference? Before, after. Let me zoom in so you can see it well. So these are before and these are after. Before, after. Before, after. Okay, so let's move on. We are done with the frequency separation. So what you are going to do here is just to add, well, if you check my description below, I have a link to my LUT in case you need so much of my LUT. So I have a link to that on my description below. Okay, so let's go to our LUT lookup table. To use a LUT, you come to your adjustment layer and you click on lookup table. So it's going to bring you something like this. You click on this load 3D LUT and it's going to appear like this. Then click on load 3D LUT. So it will take you to anywhere you save it. Either it is your desktop or your folder, it will take you there. So I'll go with let me just go with this one first and see how it's going to look like. Okay, can you see? This is the before and this is the after. Before and after. Okay, if I still want to use another one, I can click on the adjustment, color lookup, load 3D lots. Click on load 3D lots and use anyone here and load. Can you see the difference? So if it is too much for you, you can reduce it to around 20 something. Before and after, before and after. I think this is fine with me. So moving on, to add some color grading, you still come to your adjustment and go to your gradient. Clicking on gradient, come to this side, click on this color and press OK. So change the blend mode to soft light and reduce it to your preferred opacity. Just put it to 420. See? Oh, you see before is the outer, before and after. So let's come to brighten it up. Come to levels. So from your levels, click on default and click on lighter. Can you see now? So that is that about that. If you are not getting it, please make sure you watch. Let me group this and see before and after, before and after, before and after. So that is that about that. How to use your frequency separation before and after, before and after. So guys, do well to check on my lots in the description below. If you don't understand, please try to rewatch and practice more and more and more and more until you get better. You can check my other videos where I made a tutorial for high-end retouching, where you can get a masterpiece of high-end retouching using Photoshop action to make things easier for you, make retouching easier and better for you. So that is it, guys. One love.